Hello my friends, it's Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel and welcome to my craft room. So glad you're here and I hope you're doing well. I wanted to make a tassel for this journal that I'm working on now. We worked on decorating yesterday and I finished the decorating, so I'm ready for a flip through, kind of. I put some things in the goodie. I actually have a goodie pack with this one. So, but I wanted to make a kind of a vintagey tassel. I did go ahead and put in an eyelet, a metal eyelet right there for the tassel. So I pulled some things out. I've got some lace. This new, I got this from Dollar Tree, and I will have, by the time you see this video, I'll have shown it to you in a Thrifty Thursday. Gold kind of soft, a little bit fluffy kind of yarn, and some brown lace, like seam binding, some green with gold stars ribbon, some more lace, and some gold rickrack, which is in here. I thought that would be, I thought all of these things would be pretty in a vintagey, pretty tassel to go along with this vintage hymn book journal. Here's the, oh, I don't need all of these. I have them divided into little pieces like this, so I'm working on this one right now, so we'll leave that one out. But let's get started with making this tassel. So it's kind of like standard length. I make them, the strands, about 14, let's see what this is, I've got 2 strands here. I make them about 14 inches long for this type of journal. This is about this size, should be about 14 for what I do. So this is, I kind of go, I get the first piece going and then I kind of just use that as kind of my guide. So 12 there, and then I need 2 more inches. So we're just going to dive right in here and get this done. Got my sharp scissors here. Doesn't take too many things to make a pretty tassel, really. Just a few ribbons and strings and whatever you have around. Just gather it all up and make a pretty tassel. I'm going to use, this is kind of a ruffly lace, so I'm going to just do one of those for the moment. And I have this ruffly one too. So we're going to see how this turns out. Another 14 inches of this. This one I think I got at an estate sale probably, or a thrift store. And this one I don't know. It could have been from Maria, or it could have been from one of the other 2 places I usually get things at. Thrift stores and wherever. Estate sales. Okay, but I'm not really doing too much of that this year, as I've been saying. So I've had these for a while. Okay, let's put them beside each other so you can see what I have here. This and this, 2 ruffles. Let's put them like this, opposite each other. One's facing this way, one facing that way. I don't know. I don't usually use ruffles, so we're going to see how this turns out. Here's some ribbon, the cover, and I've put some greens in here in this journal, and it has the gold lettering on the front. You know, it's old gold now because it's, you know, faded and everything and worn, but I thought this would be pretty with the gold stars in here, and I like, it just makes the tassel really pretty when you have all different things like this in it. Okay, still got a little bit of that left. And then let's do the brown next. I was just looking at my different colors of lace, and most of them are either white or ecru colored, so this was the only brown one I had. Let's see how this works out. I don't know, it's somebody, whoever, I got this from a thrift store, and somebody before me, I think, sewed this together. I don't think it's like the manufacturer. I didn't do that, and I don't think the manufacturer did that, so whoever had it before me put a piece together. But I'm going to start on this end that doesn't have that on it. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It could be fine for the journal, but let's just go ahead and see if we can get a couple pieces here that are all one piece. So I'm just eyeballing, you know, with the measurement of that first one and going, I'm not measuring every single piece here. So they're all approximately 14 inches. Okay, now here's the gold one that I just brought home from Dollar Tree. They had different colors of this. I'm sure I said that in my Thrifty Thursday, but this is the one I thought I would use the most. And I have some other like regular yarns, like light blue and pink and those colors. So I just thought this would be pretty. I think I was kind of thinking of this journal, and then, you know, nice for, since fall's coming up, this would be a great color for that. Okay, I'm trying to see. This is coming out of the middle, so I hope. I don't know how you're actually supposed to start a yarn ball. Maybe they all start in the middle. I don't know. But this one's kind of coming out of the middle. So we'll just keep on with that. All right. Oh, I gotta go check. I got soup cooking, homemade soup cooking on the oven. I want to go check on it real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, yes, I'm glad I went and checked on it. Okay, so we have one more. Yeah, I had turned it down. It's a big pot. Turned it down to like medium, like right in the middle of low and high. It's an electric oven and our stove, and it was starting to splatter or spatter over a little bit. So now it's down to almost low, because even though it was on medium, it was boiling quite a bit. So okay, we're going to put a couple of these gold in here, gold rickrack. All right, I think we need one more of those, maybe one over here. And that's plenty. It's probably going to be quite fluffy because of these ruffly laces in here. So let's gather it up and see. I need to have a piece. I think I'll use a piece of yarn to tie it off when we get it over the, use a notebook ring for my tassels. So let me get that open. Oh, that's a strong one. Or maybe I'm just not using my muscles today. Oh, there it goes. I thought I opened it before to make sure. I opened it when I got it out. I got it out this morning before I went to work so I could be ready for this video. And I thought I opened it so I could be like, okay. Because some of them are, I mean, I've run into some that are so hard to open. It's like, okay, I'm not using that on video because it'll be too hard to open. I may never be using that because I don't want to have, you know, if someone wants to open it, I don't want them to have a hard time either. Okay, there we go. See, it was easy to close. I just closed it. So let me get these. We got that fluffy lace in there. Let me make sure everything is copacetic, kind of even here. Yep, might have to trim a couple, but we'll see. All right, I think it looks good, actually. All right, I'm going to gather it up. And if I don't like something, I'll take it apart and redo it a little bit. So I'm going to see if I actually like this. I like this lace. I don't know if I've ever used it in this exact type of tassel. I've used it in other tassels, other type of tassels. So we're going to see. We're going to see how I like it once we tie it up here. And if I think I don't like it, then I might take it apart and take that out and then try it again. So let's see. Let's see how we like it. I just have a feeling it's going to be too weird. Yeah, I think it's a little bit too much for it. Okay, I can already see. So we're going to go ahead and take that out real quick and just try it without that big fluffy lace. I have done tassels where a little different, where I can use this type of lace, and if you haven't seen that video, you know, those videos where I've used that type of tassel, I will try to do one soon, and I'll just do one where I have an extra tassel, because I have extra tassels here ready for journals, and you know, if it matches a journal that I'm doing, then I'll grab it. Yeah, that's going to be better. That's going to be a lot better. Okay, let me just see if I can separate the rickrack a little bit. There's one there, one here in the middle, and one over here on this side. Okay, yeah, that's good. This is going to be much better. That was just too much, too much fluffy lace there. Okay, it's all right. Sometimes you gotta rethink things a little bit, right? Okay, so now we're gonna tie this off. See how it looks with this journal. I'm gonna have to go grab a bulb pin. I didn't get one out yet. Listen, I'm just gonna tie a bow here. It's one knot and a bow is what I'm doing with this extra piece of fluffy yarn. So, and then the rest, the extra, well, there's the bow, and then the extra will hang down and become part of the tassel. So let me go and grab, that's looking very pretty, and that one piece of ruffle is still in there, so that one was okay, I think. I'll just kind of try to straighten it out a little bit so it blends in. I still want it to be fluffy though. All right, so I'm gonna go grab a bulb pin. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I attached it. Here it is. You can see all the colors. See the gold in here matches, in the spine, matches this gold yarn. Yellow gold is what I'm talking about. And then we've got, this was gold originally, and so we have the gold rickrack. And I think it's really pretty. It kind of hangs like that. I just put it on the bulb pin and then put the bulb pin through the eyelet there. So it just hangs nice. On the side, I put mine on a shelf so that then the, if you have your shelf and you put on a shelf facing the wall, you have this pretty tassel to look at when it's on the shelf, or you can lay it down and have it displayed however on your nightstand or wherever you want to keep it. But very pretty. Let me move away so you can see and just quit messing with it. But yeah, that's it for today. So I'll come back tomorrow with a flip through of this journal. It will be in my shop, or maybe already in my shop if you're interested, if it's still there. Yep, check it out. So thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you then. Have a great day.